All right, so today we're gonna let you be happy with the Happy Meal diet on a phase 3 meal. This is gonna be our Carne Asada steak tacos that you are going to love. Make sure you take some notes and be ready to be amazed. These are gonna be our steak tacos that are going to blow your mind. The biggest thing about this phase 3 meal is this: the family is going to love it. And the best thing about it is it's gonna help you lose so much weight without much effort. So I got the cilantro in my hand because I know some people don't like cilantro because it's gonna taste like soap. And that's how it used to taste to me. But trust me, even if you don't like cilantro, you can take it out. But this recipe is simple, it's easy, and you're gonna love it. All right, so let's get started. All right, so one big thing I wanna make sure I let you know is this. This recipe will not take more than 15 minutes. I know you're probably doubting, like carne asada in 15 minutes? After the marinade, which takes about an hour, other than that, less than 15 minutes. So if you're going to church, if you're getting up in the morning and you got some things that are running around to do, set this up in the refrigerator and it's going to take care of itself as soon as you get home, okay? Hey, do me a favor, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because you're going to want to be here for recipes just like this every single week, all right? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we're hitting you with fitness, we're hitting you with recipes, we're hitting you with great tips that make your life a lot easier with the Happy Meal diet. Cilantro, if you are going to be using it, here's a little quick hack for you. We're all about Happy Meal diets, right? We're also about happy hacks, okay? We make it simple, we make it easy. I got a 6-year-old, he's running around, you got a family, things need to be simple. Take the cilantro, you have the head just like this, you grab it, boom, done. So we need to get into every utensil we're going to be using right now. If you see me looking down, it's because my little buddy's right here, right now, while we're recording, and you know what? This is part of the Happy Meal diet. It's making sure you're incorporating the family with things like this, right? They need to see what goes into it because they're learning. We're going to get into what you're going to be using to make this, what you're going to be, the implements, the tools, because the biggest thing that gets in my way is you find a recipe, you're excited about it, but they don't tell you all the tools. Cutting board, a knife, and of course, a zester. If you don't have a zester, guess what? You have some sort of like a cheese grater, a grater, something with little tiny holes that's gonna make it work for you. Because the hardest thing about this is thinking you have to have every single tool and you don't. Make it work. When you're starting out, it's hard, okay? You don't need to make this hard. You need to make it easy and simple. So honestly, anything with little holes is going to work just fine for you without you getting those unnecessary calories, all right? Let's get to it. So some of our dry/wet ingredients, we're gonna be using soy sauce, we're gonna be using cumin, we're gonna be using garlic. Now with the garlic, I wanna make sure you understand this, that we're hacks. We're trying to find ways to make it simple. If you're trying to say, oh, I'm gonna buy a clove of garlic, I'm going to crack it, I'm gonna pull the shell off, you ain't got time for that, especially if you have children, if you have a busy life. Your executives, your parents, your working spouses, you don't need that. You're in a relationship, you don't have all the time. Garlic paste works just fine because this is a marinade and it only takes an hour to 4 hours max that you want to let this sit. So you can use a garlic paste and it's going to be okay. It will not compromise the recipe, okay? Also, we're gonna use a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of our onion powder. Don't worry about all these single things in terms of measurements because what's gonna happen is, look at the description, it's gonna be there. All right, so what I want you to do is really focus on what I'm doing. Don't worry about the measurements because what we're gonna do is put that again in the description to make life easier for you, all right? Well, in terms of ingredients, what we would try to find was flank. Flank is going to be the best for this, all right? I'm not gonna deny that, but you know what? We cannot find flank, but what we did find is the second best thing, which is gonna be top sirloin. So we got some sirloin from the butcher. You know what? You'd be amazed if you talk to the butcher at your grocery store, they will make mountains move for you for the same price and slice it a little bit thinner. I know the fibers aren't quite as loose as you would like, but flank is the best, but this sirloin is going to be the second best thing. It's not gonna harm the flavor at all. Actually, it's gonna make it even leaner for you. So we're all about lean. We wanna make sure it's clean. That's what the Happy Meal diet is all about. I totally almost forgot one big thing. So these are our limes, okay? We need our limes because that's what we're using a zester for, okay? Now, with limes, with lemons, with anything or oranges that you're trying to zest, or anything you're also gonna be juicing, what you wanna do is kind of let these sit in warm water for a little bit. It's a little hack. It gets all the juice of it out, all right? And also, we're gonna be using a little bit of brown sugar. Now, don't worry about the calories that are coming from the brown sugar, okay? Because it's only gonna be a marinade. It's going to cook off. It's going to give it that sweet flavor without you getting all those calories. Some people don't like it, but you know what? Give it a shot, okay? If you're open to it, we're just getting started, just try it, all right? Now, I'm not saying this is the French way, this is the best way to chop in cilantro, but this works, all right? You don't need to cut it too fine. Boom, just like this. Boom, boom, boom. And what you're gonna do is take it, put it into a bowl, just like so. So we got our sirloin here. We're gonna put this in just like so. You want to make sure that you coat this. Get it all the way on. Give it a nice little sexy bath with this marinade, just like so. Remember, this only needs to sit for no more than an hour. The least is an hour, okay? But the beauty of this is it's quick. This is like literally 4.5 minutes. Once you knock this stuff out, boom. Soak it all up. A lot of people don't give a lot of credit to marinades. They help, but also when you're doing diets, especially the Happy Meal diet, that never forget that marinades get burned off. So the sugar and all the salt and everything like that, you don't need to worry about. It's not gonna affect you one bit, okay? So what we're gonna do is put this in the refrigerator and let this sit. All right, I'm gonna be showing you a few more steps right after that's done. All right, so this is what we're looking like when it's coming out of the refrigerator. It's been sitting for about an hour. Now, I know you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. This is beautiful, which exactly what I want you to think. This has been sitting there. It's been marinated in everything that we have made. It's gonna have all of our delicious cilantro. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. If you can smell this, like wait till you make this and smell it. This is simple. Everyone is going to think you are a chef once you make this. Trust me about it. Again, sirloin, not flank, sirloin. So a couple of things that I didn't mention, I totally forgot about, but hey, you gotta remember, this is carne asada, right? So you gotta make sure you have your tortillas. We picked these flour tortillas. It's no lard, it's not made with any trans fat. Also, there's no sugar, no hydrogenated oils, anything like that, unbleached flour. These work best for us. We're only gonna be using 2 of those. So again, you wanna be careful of what flour tortillas you use. You can use corn. Don't be afraid to. I just know we're not trying to spend too much time on a grill because we like to grill like corn tortillas, but these flour tortillas are gonna do just fine, as well as we have our beautiful onion. You can just buy a regular red onion. I'm not too concerned with the sugar that is in red onion because with the Happy Meal diet, you can have some sugar. You're not supposed to have much, but something like this, it's gonna be so small, it's not gonna even bother you. But we're gonna get ready to chop this up because that's gonna be on the top of our taco. Boom, I'm gonna put it here just like so. All right, so this has been resting for about 10 minutes. All right. This smells amazing, by the way. All right, so this is the moment of truth right here is what we call it in our house. We got to figure out what's going on. And also a big moment of truth is if you can talk while you're eating, the food ain't that good. So let me go ahead and get this out the way. Look, y'all need to be here. Like, subscribe. Don't be afraid of good food, healthy food that makes you burn calories, feel good about yourself, be happy with the Happy Meal diet. All right, we got to go in. This thing looks too good. Smells too good. I can't do anything else. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. This is on point. Mm. That's just everything. Look, you're gonna love this recipe. The entire family can't complain about this. Again, you don't have to have your cilantro. I don't want y'all to see me chewing like this. You're going to judge me. But let me tell you this. This cilantro definitely helps. But outside of cilantro, this is a banger. You're going to love this. I would have never thought I could diet and eat food like this. This is on point. But look, let me tell you something. I'm going to get ready to eat this. This meal is going to make me burn more calories, feel good about myself. You know what? I ain't afraid to say this tastes amazing. Look, I'm going to see y'all next time. Keep watching us, all right? Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we got some great recipes coming to you. Look, I gotta get back to eating this. Hey, don't be afraid to check out other videos we got coming up for you, okay? All right, you're gonna see them right now.